Hello everyone, my name is Appleguy, and welcome to another episode of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. In the last video, we kinda just gathered some extra golden Skulltula tokens and some heart pieces before we decided to continue on with our adventure. Now as we approach the castle, we'll see that the drawbridge is up, which is pretty strange for the daytime, and as we get closer the sky will begin to darken, which is something we've never really seen before in this game, which must mean something is up in Hyrule Castletown. Let's see if we can figure out what it is.
Arrgh! I lost her. You, over there, little kid. You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me! So, you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid. Huh. 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 You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude. Pathetic little fool. Do you realize who you are dealing with? I am Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the world.
So as you can see, Ganondorf attacked the castle and he's now pursuing Princess Zelda. Before we go and investigate, we have to see what Zelda threw into the moat for us to collect. It's a little blue item down here. Let's see if we can grab it. Okay, let's see if we can get it. Come on, second try. There we are. We found the Ocarina of Time, which is the royal family's hidden treasure which was left behind by Zelda. So that would replace our fairy ocarina by Saria. They function the exact same, except this one is the Ocarina of Time. Link, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. Link, when you hold this ocarina in your hand, I won't be around anymore. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. At least I could leave you the ocarina and this melody. So along with getting the Ocarina of Time, we learn the Song of Time, which as Zelda says, is used to open the door of time. Now Link, play this melody in front of the altar in the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce. So I haven't shown the Temple of Time yet in this walkthrough or Let's Play, but it is very close. It's actually inside of Castle Town, so we're just gonna go in there very quickly. Gonna make one quick pit stop though to show off something pretty interesting. It's actually in the alleyway where we delivered the dog Richard in one of the past episodes. There's actually a guard who is kind of just sitting there. We think he's wounded. We're not actually sure what his purpose is in the game. He's just around this corner now. See, that was the door where we dropped Richard off. Here's the guard. Let's see what he has to say. Are you the boy from the forest? I finally met you. I have something to tell you. Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, betrayed our king. Zelda's nanny, Impa, sensed danger and escaped the castle with our princess. I tried to stop Ganondorf's men from chasing them, but the princess was waiting for a boy from the forest. That's you. She wanted to give something to the boy. If you received it from the princess, hurry to the Temple of Time. You see, then the guard will kind of fall back. If we try and talk to him again, he's not moving anymore. So a lot of people assume this guard was left over from some sort of alternative castle town after Ganondorf attacks, because he says he stopped his men, but how'd he stop his men in that alleyway, and how come no one else is acting panicked at all or anything? It's rather strange for the narrative of the game, but it's still something neat to show off. So as you can see, where the ocarina, the fairy ocarina that Saria gave us used to be, is now the Ocarina of Time. And just through this area is actually the Temple of Time that Princess Zelda was speaking of. You see Death Mountain in the background there. As Princess Zelda asked us to do, we're going to approach the Door of Time, place in our spiritual stones, and then play the Song of Time. Let's go ahead and set the spiritual stones in. See, that's where you'd put them. We're just going to go ahead and play the Song of Time. So with the spiritual stones and the Song of Time, the door will open, and we can walk through here to see what was hidden behind that door. Link, isn't that... It's that legendary blade! The Master Sword!
Heh. Excellent work. As I thought, you held the keys to the Door of Time. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid.
Link. Wake up. Link, the Chosen One. I am Raru, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of Sages, inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that she pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. Link, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. Look, Link! You're big now! You've grown up! The Master Sword is a sacred blade which evil ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. However, you were too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. Well, do you understand your destiny? But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now has only a little influence even in this sacred realm, namely this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sages' seals will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Raru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the Hero of Time. The Hero of Time, chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you, and find the power of the other sages and add their might to your own. You received the Light Medallion. Raru the Sage adds his power to yours. Find the other sages and save Hyrule. Link, we're back in the Temple of Time. But have 7 years really passed? It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here. I've been waiting for you, Hero of Time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages, who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand. Together with the Hero of Time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is a legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikahs. As I see you standing there holding the mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary Hero of Time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the Forest Temple. The sage is a girl, I am sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But, if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, Link? Hot dang, what has happened so far? So you see, now we're old Link. We can now use the Hylian shield normally, but some of our items we are no longer able to use. We can't equip Deku Sticks, the Slingshot, the Boomerang, or the Magic Beans, nor Zelda's Letter. We are stuck with, what we have so far. So we've lost a large majority of our active weapons. We can't equip the Kokiri Sword, the Deku Shield. Obviously the Bullet Bag doesn't do anything for us. We're strong on our own without the Goron Bracelet. But we have a brand new quest now. It's no longer about getting the spiritual stones. It's about awakening the sages. You see, here we are. We're back in the Temple of Time, except now we're old. In the next episode of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, we're going to walk through this door and see what 7 years have done to Hyrule. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and tell a friend, and I will see you next time.